The chief of the European Electoral Observer Mission has declared that there had been no reports of major fraud in Mali's presidential elections, and that there had been an encouragingly large number of voters who came out to the ballot boxes over the weekend. Although some problems were found, they were said to be minor. Some Malians struggled to find the right polling stations, and thousands displaced by the country's recent battle against Islamist insurgents are likely to have missed the vote, as they would not have received the required newly printed ID cards. Although a threatened terrorist attack by Islamist extremists did not materialize on election day, Bamako is still under threat as it tries to restore stability and rebuild a democratic nation. The extremists who were threatening to overrun the country have not been decisively defeated, and many of the factors that sparked the country's problems still exist. Mali's collapse last year was started after mutinous soldiers staged a coup which ousted the former president, allowing Tuaregs in the country's vast northern desert region to declare autonomy. The Tuareg separatists were quickly overpowered, however, by hardline Islamist militants, who enforced strict Sharia law, doling out punishments like public beatings and amputations. Mali's army was not well enough trained to effectively combat the Islamist threat, and France, fearing the possibility of a terrorist haven relatively close to Europe, intervened militarily to combat the extremists. France's intervention halted the Islamists' southern advance and drove them back into the mountains with the help of African coalition forces. As the French withdraw, many of those African troops have now been transferred into a UN peacekeeping force to ensure the Islamists, who are not completely defeated or captured, will not come back. And while peace is hopefully returning to the West African nation, Mali's new president will still have to deal with lingering ethnic divides between the light-skinned Tuaregs in the north and the rest of the dark-skinned Malian population.